Hello, Shane. Tell us the latest in the search and rescue efforts. We know that there are still 273 people unaccounted for.
Well, we're now in day 4 since this accident occurred on Wednesday, and search and rescue divers are making slow progress, but progress nonetheless. Unfortunately, no signs of survivors or any bodies recovered since day broke today. Now, when we talk about the search and rescue effort, they did make progress in that divers were able to make their way inside the ship and locate 3 bodies through the 4th floor of this vessel. Now, they were not able to recover these bodies, unfortunately. They're still working on that as we speak. Also, in terms of the search and rescue operation, fishing nets been set up around the perimeter of this boat. Now, the reason they did that is because they want to avoid bodies that may float out of this vessel or in the area to get away and lose these and not be able to recover them at all. And also the weather conditions are a factor today as well. So search and rescue divers want to get in their missions as soon as possible this morning when weather conditions are fair at this point, but there's more rain and high winds in the forecast later this afternoon.
Well, Shane, we know that a large number of the missing passengers are students on a spring trip. So how are their families coping?
You know, many still remain here on the port where I stand right now, about 20 kilometers away from where this accident occurred. But a lot of the grief and sorrow in the initial stages is now turning into anger and frustration. And they're angry. What they're angry at is how authorities are handling this search and rescue mission at this point. There was a lot of misinformation and unconfirmed reports that were leaked out in the initial stages. They're also angry at the speed at which this search and recovery mission is taking place. They want to know where their loved ones are located and what their status is right now. If they're still alive, if there's still hope, if there's not any hope, then if they could recover these bodies. So rescue divers have said that they're doing their best, but of course time is of the essence. But what these parents and loved ones want to know is they want to know some factual information.
Thank you very much. Our correspondent Shane Hahm at Jindo, where the accident happened.